What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and today I desperately need a haircut. No, that's not what this video is about. I thought I'd take the time to actually show you what an Act Man video looks like, particularly one of my longer ones. I figure I'd take the time to go in and show you in the editing software what it looks like when it's all done, and some of the things I need to do to make sure I have that high level of quality. So let's get into it. Alright, so this is my most recent video right here. This is the Halo Reach review, both parts in their entirety. So this is basically the whole video right here. This is every single piece of video I used, every single piece of music, every voice line, everything. This is what it looks like when it's all said and done, when it's all finished. So all this stuff over here, this is stuff that I cut out. These blue boxes, that's audio. This stuff right here, you know, that's just, I was gonna have another section on it, but didn't end up doing it. So all this is audio, this is video and audio that matches that video. If you guys have never used Premiere Pro, that's who I'm kind of explaining this for. If you have used Premiere Pro or other editing softwares, you'll be able to kind of see what it is, what all this is. But basically, this big line right here, this is all the video. This is the audio for certain bits of that video. This is all my dialogue, this bar right here. All of this green stuff is the music, you know, what I use for the background music to kind of make things flow a little bit better. Now, as you can see, there's this line, this section is highlighted while this section is not. And that's basically because this is part 2, and I just exported it, and this is part 1 right here. So part of the reason I split it into 2 parts, right, is because, you know, it's 40 minutes. And that's a long time to watch someone talk about Halo Reach's campaign. So I split it into 2 videos for a very good reason. But, you know, basically, you know, it starts off, and, you know, all this stuff is going on. I time every single shot with what I'm saying so that it matches, so that it works. You see, everything is labeled. That's tip of the spear cutscene. There's some titles, a picture, you know, that clip. So when the video's all done, oh, it looks like it's spazzing out. When the video's all done, you know, it plays through basically just like this. You know, and if you just watch YouTube videos, you really don't know what videos look like when they're all done. So this is what it looks like, you know. And if a piece of audio is too close to another audio and it's just too tight, you know, I'll put these little spaces in here, you know, maybe 5 frames or something, just to give some breathing room in between what I say. You know, you can see those little spaces in between the audio here, and I do that because I don't want everything to be rapid fire, in your face kind of thing. Now, music and audio levels are really tough to get for my type of videos because I want to have the music loud enough that it provokes a feeling or emotion, that it works with what I'm talking about and kind of makes it cohesive. So what I have is these exponential fades when I need to fade the music out, and this is when the fade starts and that's when it ends. And then these little blips right here are the transitions between the two, and this is the video and the audio that matches that video, which is what you're seeing right there, right? And then I have my titles that, you know, structure the video a bit more easy. And so yeah, it basically, you know, just goes along, and this is the whole thing. This is the whole video right here. It's incredibly long. All of that. And all of that. You know, so I cut my footage such that what I'm saying matches with what you're seeing on screen. So if I'm talking about the mission Nightfall in Halo Reach, I have some Nightfall footage. If I'm talking about a specific weapon or enemy, I have footage for that. If I have characters or if I'm comparing something to something else, I'll try to get footage of that. You know, here I'm comparing the armor customization with Reach, and how it affects the campaign. I'm comparing that with Knights of the Old Republic, Mass Effect, Skyrim. So I have to download all this footage and all these songs and organize it such that I can use it properly and that it's in an easy location for me to get, right? So there's less hassle. It's like, you know, if you're working on a car or if you're working on something, you keep all your tools in specific locations so that you can find them easy. And that's what this section over here is. This is everything I use that is in this timeline right here. This is the timeline for the video. This is everything I use in this video, right? So I've got 46 images. You know, you open this up and these are all the images that I used. Some of them I didn't use, like this one, like I thought I was going to use, but you know, this is every single image I use in this video. So you know, you download that. These are all the cutscenes, and I have some CE cutscenes. Now I organize this in order so that if I say, oh, I need a Long Night of Solace cutscene. Well, Long Night of Solace is, you know, it's the 5th mission. So, you know, that's going to be somewhere in the middle, whereas the ending cutscenes are going to be at the end. And this is just an extra, these are a few extra things I use, so I put them at the very end. So yeah, that's all the footage and stuff that I used. Well, most of it. I have this other bin called gameplay or commentary and trailers, and this is my audio. These, you know, these videos with all these random numbers. That's my video, or sorry, my audio. The rest of this stuff, you know, reach main menu. That's the sequence. So this is basically a representation of all of this. And everything else is, you know, trailers, viaducts, pictures, or other things that I needed to use for the video. You know, this is all extra commentary. So a lot of times what happens is I write a script, I record the video, I'm going through, editing it, doing all this and that. And then what happens is I hear something that just doesn't sound right, or something that I don't want to have in the video. So what I do is sometimes I'll, you know, delete stuff and then replace the audio with a re-recording, which is what I do. I basically just grab my camera and fucking record. It's pretty funny. So that's basically how I get my audio. Most of the time I have to go through and re-record some things because it's never perfect. The script is never perfect and my delivery is never perfect. So oftentimes I have to go back and re-record some different audio and stuff. All right, so this is the gameplay. So before I could put this video together, I knew I was going to talk about the gameplay, settings, skyboxes, so I had to go through and play certain areas of the Halo Reach campaign. I played it all on normal, and, you know, I basically needed clips, footage, gameplay, so I recorded that with my capture card, and that's what all of this is all the gameplay I used in the video. And then thumbnail, this is just stuff for thumbnails that I'm working with. You'll see the thumbnail eventually, but you know, this is the thumbnail I was working on, and then Tay Spearhead sent me these two thumbnails. And yeah, this is just some extra stuff that I didn't put in any of the bins. This is all the music and sound effects that I used. Again, it's organized by the order in which these songs appear throughout the campaign, so it's easy for me to find. These are all the titles. So all those little bits of writing that you see that pop up on screen, that's what a title is. So, you know, right here, you know, these two are titles right here. That's a title. So yeah, basically, I mean, that's what an Act Man video looks like when it's all said and done. This was a longer video, a much more time-consuming video. I was basically sick the last few days, so I was able to really do a lot of work on it in that time. But before that, you know, I've been writing the script, you know, I've been getting the footage, downloading what I need to download, setting it up, organizing it, and that's just to begin editing, right? So it is a journey. It's a very fun journey. I love it, but it is time consuming, you know. So for all my Patreon supporters, thank you. Thank God, because, you know, I don't know if I could do all this type of work if I didn't have you guys, you know, because it really does motivate me and inspire me to think that people like my content so much they're willing to make donations to me, and that means that I have to work my ass off for you guys. All right, So yeah, I mean, that's basically my Halo Reach review in a nutshell. This whole area, this stuff up here is, this area is basically, you know, whatever you're working on. Let's say I need to get a specific section of this gameplay. You know, I have to go through and find the right clip. You know, so let's say I want to talk about the settings and skyboxes. Well, I remember some parts of this gameplay where I look up and look around, and that's near the beginning of the level. So, you know, you zoom into the point, you know, you find the footage that looks good, and it's like, okay, well, that's a cool shot. You know, me looking around the highlighted building, that's all pretty cool. I'll keep that. And then, you know, let's say I wanted to create another thing, you know, drag that in there. If I want to bring in the audio and the video to match it, I'll drag it like that. If not, I'll just grab the video or the audio. So, you know, I basically do that for every single thing that's in here. Is I cut it, I place it, I match it up, I make sure it's all good, I space it properly, I transition my music very well in the videos, or in the video part of it, you know, so that fades to black for a little bit, gives you a bit of time to breathe, and then the next portion of the video pops up, music plays. So yeah, when I need to layer two videos on top of each other, you can see there's a video for Combat Evolved and Reach, and, you know, so on and so on. So that's what I do when I need to line up two different videos at the same time, or more, you know, place them on top of each other. So yeah, I mean, that's basically what I do for my videos in a very quick nutshell sort of description. If you guys got any questions about this, let me know, and I'll see what I can do and if I can answer those questions. All right, so this is the fifth and final part of my Halo 5 review. So I'll just show you guys this one and maybe another simple video just to kind of show you the difference, but this one's not quite as long, doesn't have quite as many edits as the Halo Reach review. But, you know, you take into consideration that I did 5 of these, and you kind of start to see why it takes a while in between each upload of mine, because there is a lot that goes into it, and I try to make the best video possible, you know. So again, starts out, I always start off each video with a fade up from black, because you don't want to start it at 0 frames and just have audio just blurting in straight away, you know. Give people time to acclimate to the video. And, you know, just a 10 or 11 frame transition into that video makes the difference, I think. So it's not so jarring. But, you know, as you can see here, oh boy, so it's glitching out a little bit. But this bar right here, because I haven't opened this project in a while, and because I moved so many of the files or deleted some of them, some of the stuff has to load back in to the project here, and that's what this bar and that's what this is, you know, Conforming Halo 5 Campaign Part 3. I used footage from that in this, and as you can see, so some of the stuff it's got this red to it, whereas this is green and it's got a waveform. This is all red. That's because since I finished this video, where the file for this was, it has either been deleted or moved somewhere else. So I either deleted this piece of music from my computer or moved it from the original place it was before I put it in this video. So yeah, as you can see, you know, the same kind of thing, the same kind of setup. You know, you got video on top. The pink stuff is usually titles or pictures. Or actually, no, I think the pink stuff is just titles. But yeah, as you can see, you know, this is all video. This light blue stuff, this darker blue that's all of my audio. The green is the music. So as you can see, you know, it goes along just like my Halo Reach video. You know, when I needed to space things out for this section right here, where I'm talking about, you know, the different feelings of each Halo game and what Halo kind of captures, you can see there's these big spaces in between, and that's to give the audience time to listen to what is being said, and to also give some more time for this footage to play for you, so that you can see it, so that it's not just like half of a second you're just like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, so also, as I'm going through and putting down video and doing all this stuff, you can see that was just a that was a freeze frame zoom. So there was a joke there or something, and as I go through freeze frame and I zoom in onto that picture. So if I need to freeze a particular frame, I right click, add frame hold, and that'll create a frozen frame. So, okay, there we go. So if I need to fiddle with this at all, with this, I can click here and adjust the scale. I can rotate it if I want. So I can basically change and do anything that I want or that I feel is necessary. So yeah, this is just kind of what the whole Shazam looks like, when one of these bigger, longer videos is all said and done. This is what it looks like, man. So I keep certain areas open with these markers if I want to place an ad there after the fact. I mean, because come on, guys, you work hundreds of hours on videos, you want to be able to make something from it, right? So I think I put just 2 ads, maybe one in the beginning and then 1, 2. That's probably a marker for something else, but I put 1, 2, 3 ads, maybe 1 at the end as well in this video. And as you can see, that's the end screen that I have. All the things are there. After the fact, you add annotations so that people can click on that. YouTube has added a new end screen thing, which is really cool. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you for all your support. And then just the floating Act Man head goes by. But yeah, so that's what part 5 looks like. You saw what my Halo Reach review looked like. Now let's go look very quickly at a much shorter, easier video. All right, so wow, this looks radically different than the last 2 videos. So this is the Jungle Zambies video showcase that I made for my second channel, and this kind of shows you the difference in video and how much different things look when the video is all said and done. So most of my videos usually fall in between this and my Halo 5 or Halo Reach review in terms of how many edits I have to do, how much quality control I have to do. Basically, all the edits will fall in between, this level and the level of the Halo Reach review. This one was one of the easiest and fastest videos I put together because it was basically like the video I'm recording now, where I record 2 different things and then I basically just sync it up, right? So this video and the video that I'm recording right now, they'll have some uhs in them, right? Because it's all off the cusp. It's all in the moment. And that way I don't have to over edit things. It's easy to put it together. I basically just ran through, recorded this one big line at the same time recording this one big line of audio, synced it up, let it play, and then cut some stuff when I needed to, faded out at the end, all good. There's that fade up to black at the very beginning as well, and this goes into the gameplay. So you can see, and what I basically only used 6 different things for this, so it really wasn't as labor intensive or lengthy as some of my other videos. This is just kind of to show you the difference between easier videos and harder videos for the Act Man channel and Act Man TV. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I hope this was insightful for you guys, because a lot of people ask me, how long does it take to put a video together? How difficult is it? What exactly do you do? How do you do it? So I figure I would just take the time to show you that what it takes to put a video together, depending on what it is. And keep in mind, all of these timelines for each one of my videos are all completely different. Some of them follow a similar formula, but they all look different. They're all my babies, they all look different, but they're all beautiful. So anyways, that's all I got for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later. Peace.